And the waste of the week goes to the Golden State, where California agencies mismanaged hundreds of millions of dollars of federal funds, according to a recent audit. Joining us right now with a deeper look at the waste of the week is the founder and CEO of OpenTheBooks.com, Adam Andrzejewski. Adam, good morning. Great to see you.
Good morning.
So California's Department of Housing and Community Development collected $316 million from the Federal CARES Act, let me get this right, to help homeless Californians during the COVID pandemic. What happened to the federal funds allocated?
Well, Jan, it's just sitting there. Most of it is unspent. This is a great example of the institutionalized incompetence of government to solve problems, to help people who have real needs. Congress was very generous with the California homeless population to provide housing at the height of the pandemic during this crisis to people who didn't have homes. Over $316 million. Yet it took the California agency up to 11 months to even confer the contracts with the local nonprofit social service agencies. So most of the money, even as of August of this year, according to federal reports, just sits there. Only $2 million out of $316 million has actually been distributed.
And as you've said, this is the issue when Congress tries to throw money at a state that can't even spend it. And didn't California have a massive surplus also this year or sometime recently, the same state that was going to give a ridiculous amount to the film industry as part of that surplus?
Jan, you're exactly right. California, incredibly, ran a $75 billion surplus this year. On top of that, U.S. taxpayers helped bail out the state of California with another $26 billion worth of funds. Another $16 billion worth of bailout went to their local municipal level units of government. So there's a ton of money sloshing around in the Golden State, and it's our money, U.S. taxpayer money, and we must be able to follow the money and hold them accountable for how they spend it.
Yeah, meantime, the homeless population there, none of those funds have been going to them this past pandemic year until very recently, according to your organization. You also found 130,000 cases of human waste in the public way over a 9-year period in San Francisco. Tell me about that.
Well, our oversight trended on national Twitter, played on Sinclair like this program here. What we found was that citizen calls identifying human waste on the city streets of San Francisco went to their 311 line. And each call came with latitude and longitude. So on our interactive mapping platform, we plotted each case. And Jan, yes, we did use brown pins. The whole city was covered in brown. Let me tell you, there was a brownout in the Bay Area.
Wow. I'm just curious, has Governor Gavin Newsom spoken about any of this? We know there's a recall election just around the corner.
Well, he has, and actually this summer signed legislation throwing $12 billion of California state money at the homeless crisis. Now, eyes wide open for taxpayers, this program was beta tested in Los Angeles with $1.2 billion being thrown at building homes for homeless people. And Jan, some of those units were built at a taxpayer cost of $700,000 per unit. So hold on to your wallet.
Wow. It's important to know there is this looming deadline for these nonprofit groups to utilize this money that's supposed to be going to help the homeless. What happens if that money is not used by the deadline, Adam?
They lose it. Jan, this is a classic case that by the end of September, right here this month, September 30th, if you don't spend the money, you lose it. It's called use it or lose it spending at the federal level. So this will be gone.
All right, Adam, always great to see you, and thank you for uncovering some of this for us this morning as well. We appreciate it.
Thank you.